What's up, guys? Morning. Oh man, what's going on? Saturday. Saturday, man. It's day 5 of the Daily Vault 500. So, if this is your first time tapping in, basically, you know me. You don't know me. I'm streaming 500 days straight, right? My mustache is looking crazy. Streaming for 500 days straight. Today, Self Mastery Saturday. You know, it's early out here too, and there's people out here. That's crazy. 7 o'clock in the morning. People out here early, just enjoying themselves, right? What's up? What up? What up? What up? Yeah, man. Self Mastery Saturday, man. Um, let's see what's going on here. What does self mastery mean to you guys? You know, um, whether it's getting getting up in the morning and doing what you're supposed to do, what does self mastery mean to you? You know. Trying to run a little bit, right? What's up? Good morning. What does self-mastery mean to you? What's up? Good morning. Self-mastery Saturday. It is Saturday, right? I'm on vacay, so it's not easy to keep track of your days when you're on vacay. You don't even be thinking about what day it is. But yeah. What does self-mastery mean to me? It means being right here, right now. Self-mastery is just being consistent, man. Doing what you said you're gonna do. And I'm here. Day 5. The Vault 100. Did I say 100? The Vault 500. Getting our workout in. And when you do something consistently for a long time, really teaches you something about yourself. You know? It does. You know? Makes things a lot simpler. Sometimes I think people make things more difficult than what they are. And when you're consistent doing something, you see that it's not as hard as you thought it was. That's what consistency is about, man. That's what working hard is all about. Working hard is not what it seems, you know? Working hard and being good at something. Got the sirens popping every day. You know, that just shows you something's happening every minute. Somebody's getting hurt, somebody's needs an ambulance. You see them all day long. You see that going on, right? It's crazy. Morning. Happy Saturday, people. Thanks for tapping in. What's going on? Good morning. The Vault 500, day 5, man. What's going on with y'all? Self Mastery Saturday. Or we could talk about anything you want to talk about. Appreciate y'all. Laid back Saturday, man. We out here. We doing what we supposed to do. What up, guys? Yeah, Self Mastery Saturday, and happy Saturday. I'm gonna give you an example of what self mastery is. That's what we're talking about today. We could talk about anything you want to talk about, but I have a topic usually every day. If you don't have something you want to talk about, and self mastery, I'm gonna give you an example of self mastery in myself. Not saying that I've mastered myself, but I'm probably better than the average person, right? So I had a goal to work in media when I was in my 20s. So I started my own media company. I didn't know anything about media, didn't know anything, but I enjoyed media, I enjoyed music, and I knew I wanted to work in that field. So I created my own company called Spate Media. And I learned along the way. I didn't know about editing. I didn't know what type of camera to buy. I didn't know anything. So I just started from zero, started from scratch. And I learned a lot along the way. I just learned along the way, And then I ended up going back to school for business, technology. Me starting my business led me to want to become better at it, or just have some credentials. Because sometimes you have a lot of people that are smart, but they just don't have the credentials. The credentials don't really matter too much anymore because you have social media. If you work hard, your credential is the social media, right? When you have these big influencers like I Show Speed, he doesn't have to go to college. He just worked hard building his audience on social media, and that's his credential. Say, what have you done? I have a community of over 100, over 50, 60 million people that follow him. That's not a college degree, that's his credential. What he built with his drive. Some people, a lot of entertainers, they don't go to college. They just work their talent. Is knowing part of self-mastery is knowing yourself. Knowing yourself and knowing what you're capable of. You might have an individual like I Show Speed who maybe can't even read. I'm not saying that he can't read. I'm saying that, let's say, using it for example, he got on his social media and he made something happen without reading books. He just said, I'm gonna be consistent, work hard. And he didn't really know what was gonna happen in the end. By him getting on social media, going live, playing games and stuff like that. He didn't really know what was gonna happen. He just worked hard and was consistent. And he built his audience strictly through hard work. That's the talent. Nowadays, Hard work is a talent, which is crazy. Hard work has always been a talent though, because people that work hard can go far in education or whatever it was before, right? But there was a time when you could work hard and you didn't really reap the benefits that other people may have benefited. You know, if you understand. Like I Show Speed, for example. I don't know, what does he make? Like 10 million, maybe more a year, right? Or 5, 6, whatever he makes, it's in the millions. Doesn't have a college education. He just worked hard. Is he that funny? Is he a funny guy? I don't know. I don't really watch him like that, but I see clips. So, like I was saying, hard work. Hard work builds communities. And that's incredible, because that's something a lot of people weren't able to do in the past. Just work hard, build a community, you know, and that's essentially what I'm doing. So I'm just building a community of people that want to learn about AI, people that I eventually want to start my own school. That's my goal as me as the head professor. I want to do that. It's just something. I've been a teacher for 20 years. That's all I know. And I'm going to retire, but I want to continue educating from home, be able to build my own school from home. So that's my goal in particular. And a lot of people, you still have to get a certain level of education. That's always going to be important. And a lot of these young guys are going to be so fluent with AI. I say use AI, but don't forget you got to think too. Mix it up. Make some of those thoughts your thoughts. And don't use AI for everything. Like I always say, AI is a good companion. It's not a great master. You're the master. You're the one who creates the ideas. You just use AI to expand it. And that's what we do, That's what I do, that is. Just use AI to expand your ideas and the things that you're doing. That's how I feel about it. So, self-mastery to me is, like I was saying, you just got to learn how to start, man. If you want to master yourself, you just start doing something and just be consistent doing it. Everybody's going to have different interests, things that they're interested in, Like I've spoken to thousands of people on here, and everybody has their own interests. Some people are interested in soccer. Some people are interested in tech. Some people are interested in engineering, stuff like that. Whatever it is, just get up and start. You can have a goal and say, this is what I want to do. Let me start and do something today. If you have a goal of being an engineer, You can start today. You can enroll in school and go to college, that's fine. But start today. You can Google engineering, Google the topic, use ChatGPT. Start today and learn something. You know what I mean? That's what self-mastery is. Having an idea and then starting on that idea. That's what happened with me. That's how I ended up being a teacher is I had an idea. This was before I even had a bachelor's degree. I had an idea to build something and I just started. And it led to me getting my associate's degree. It led to me getting my bachelor's, my master's. And it was because I started. So self-mastery starts with you just starting. Whatever that idea you have, if you want to get in shape, if you want to just look a little bit better than the average person and have just a slightly better physique than the average person, that's okay too. You don't have to be the biggest guy in the room. You could just be fit, you know? Just start. Self-mastery starts with just going and starting. That's the hardest thing. People always put things off. Like if somebody's trying to lose weight, they'll say, oh, I'm gonna start on Monday. I'm gonna eat this pizza, these hamburgers and french fries today. Putting it off. So yeah, guys, there's a lot of people out here for it to be so early. It's crazy. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. So many people outside. You know? Self Mastery Saturday. Good morning. Get that heart going. Keep that heart going. Morning. What up, guys? Um, Day 5 of the Volt 500. I'm about to end the stream. Saturday, Self Mastery Saturday. Just taking a minute. Self mastery means a lot to different people. You know, it means Some people it means getting up in the morning and just getting up and handling a regular day. Some people it means swimming. Some people it means basketball, mastering basketball. Some people just want to master being a student. You know, self mastery comes in different forms. So, but the most important thing is to get up and start when it comes to self mastery. If whatever you're trying to accomplish, you have to be able to be consistent, get up in the morning, and do what you got to do. So self mastery is going to come in different forms. You know, my form of self mastery is just getting up and doing what I said I was going to do that day, setting a couple of goals, getting those goals accomplished. So whatever you're going to do today, make sure you set a goal and accomplish that goal. And that's going to lead to self mastery. You know, you take it one day at a time. So King here, the Vault 500, day 5. Thank you guys for tapping in. I've talked to thousands of people, you know, and I just started streaming maybe a month ago. And I'm going to be streaming the next 500 days. So thank you guys for tapping in. Have a great day.